Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I thought that we could have a little look at one of my favourite games from my childhood. It's very nostalgic and it has a lot of good memories for me. And of course it is the Sonic Mega Collection Plus on the PlayStation 2. So I grew up with the PlayStation 2 version of this game, but I believe it was on the GameCube as well. Not sure if it was on the Xbox, but yeah, let's have a little look at the box first and the manual, and then we'll do a little look at the game itself, go through all of the nostalgic menus and all of the extras and everything that come with the game. So I'll see you in just a second. Okay, so here we have the box itself. So let's take a look at the back cover. I always really liked the comic style that the Sonic characters have on this box. So here we have some information about the game itself and some of the games that are included with this title. So it says at the top, old school cool. Celebrate Sonic's roots with this glorious snapshot of retro arcade action. A must-have collection bursting at the seams with 20 classic titles, including, and we've got Sonic 1, 2 and 3. We've got Sonic and Knuckles, Sonic 3D Flicky's Island. This game was actually called Sonic 3D Blast in a lot of other countries, I believe. Sonic the Hedgehog Spinball, which I really dislike. Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, which I really do like. And then we've got some Game Gear games. Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic Chaos, Sonic Drift, Sonic Labyrinth, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, and Sonic Blast. This Sonic Blast is not to be confused with the Sonic 3D Blast. They are completely different titles. And then it also comes with some other Sega titles. I specifically remember that we had Comics Zone on this one, and the Ooze. I have vivid memories of being quite scared of that game. And then we've got some screenshots just around the side here. Let's have a little look at the manual next. So, inside the case, we've got the manual and the disc. Let's have a little look at this. So this comes with the main manual and then this Sega advertisement leaflet. So we've got some other games in here, Sega Superstars, Headhunter Redemption, Spy Fiction. I have never played any of these games. And oh, of course, Sonic Heroes, one of my favourite Sonic games there. Guilty Gear Isuka. Worms Forts Under Siege. The Worm series is actually pretty fun, but I never played that particular one. And Blood Will Tell. I never even heard of half of these games. maybe they're good. If anybody has played any of these games, let me know in the comments. Let me know how they are. And then here we've got the manual itself. So we've got a little contents page, how to set up the game, and then we've got some information about the games themselves here as well. So we've got Sonic the Hedgehog here on this side and a brief description. Sonic the Hedgehog 2, which is a lot of people's favourite one. Sonic the Hedgehog 3, which is actually my favourite one. Sonic and Knuckles, which is a very fun game as well. Pretty difficult though. Lovely picture of Knuckles there. Knuckles is actually my favourite character. Sonic 3D Flicky's Island, or Sonic 3D Blast as it's called everywhere else. This game is actually super underrated. I really like this one. Sonic Spinball. I'm not a huge fan of Sonic Spinball, I have to say. I just find it to be a way too difficult and frustrating experience. Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, which is basically just a Puyo Puyo clone. Very, very fun. I like it a lot. It's very, very brutally difficult though, this one. And then we've got the Game Gear games here. Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic Labyrinth, Sonic Drift, Sonic Chaos, Sonic Blast, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, and then I believe that this is just some various languages here, so yeah. And then we've got an advertisement on the back for Sonic Heroes. I love Sonic Heroes. I'll have to play that on this channel at some point. It's one of my favourite Sonic games. I think that it's very overhated. It's a really, really fun game. I like it a lot. But now that we've had a little look at everything that comes with the box, let's have a little look at everything that is on the disc. So I will see you in a second. Alright, let's have a little look at the game itself now. I'm very excited to get some memories from the menu screens in this game. I don't have a memory card inserted right now, so we're just going to proceed without saving. Very nostalgic sound to many people. Alright, so this is the main menu, and it's just so stylish in my opinion. I really like the different colour changing backgrounds with the characters and the little videos that are playing at the bottom. It's just very nostalgic. And then something that I miss from the olden days of video games is that if you leave it on the title screen for a period of time, you get a little demo reel. That's something that we don't see very often anymore, and it's just such a treat to see it. Alright, let's get into the actual menu now. Continue with our saving. Okay, so we can select a few things here. Again, this is just such a super stylish background. So we've got manuals, games, extras, and options. Let's start with the games first. So, starting off with the Mega Drive games here, we've got Sonic the Hedgehog. We can see it in the background there. Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Sonic the Hedgehog 3, which is my personal favourite. Sonic and Knuckles. And then I believe these are unlockable Sega games. I can't remember which ones they are. I might put a little annotation of what games these are supposed to be over the top of the video if I remember. Sonic 3D Flicky's Island, otherwise known as Sonic 3D Blast. Sonic Spinball, which I don't like very much. Always found this one to be a really difficult game, but it is very stylish. Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. As you can see, it is a Puyo Puyo style game. And then we've got some more mystery games. You unlock these by beating the other games, I believe. We've got Sonic the Hedgehog for the Game Gear. And I always thought that these ones were super cute. Sonic Labyrinth, which is a very interesting concept. Sonic cannot actually physically run in this game, so you have to sort of spin dash everywhere. Sonic Drift, which is a cute little racing game. Sonic Chaos. I used to like playing as Tails in this one. Sonic Blast, which is kind of bad, honestly. Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine for the Game Gear. And that's all the games on the list. Let's have a little look at the previous menu, at some of the manuals next. So these are basically just the manuals that come with the games. So I believe that you can zoom in and out, yeah, and you can turn the pages with the right analog stick, and it just gives you some help with how to play the games. So lots of interesting things. I like the designs of these badniks. They're super cute. I like those a lot. Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Let's see if there's anything interesting. I do enjoy the "Are you up to it?" in the top right corner. And these are some very nice illustrations as well. Sort of cut off a little bit, which is a shame. I suppose these were the best sort of scans that they had at the time. And like, we could just look at all of these for hours, so I won't look at every single one of them, otherwise this video will be super long. So we will just look at these first three games. The Badniks, I like looking at the art the most. Let's go back to the menu because we've got a lot of extras to look at. I believe that the options is just hints, controller configuration, and credits, so it's not very interesting. But the extras, that is what is interesting. So we've got something that I really liked to do when I was young, was look at all of the comics and just sort of imagine what the storylines were like. So we've got the original Archie comics all on here, and I think that this yeah, we've got an actual comic that you can read. I'm not going to read it to you, but it's super cute. Like, it's unbelievably cute. I like it. And that goes on for quite a while, but the thing that I really liked the most was just all of these cover arts. They were all just so interesting to me at the time. Like, I just had no idea what was going on, and just making stories in my own mind of what they might be about. And something that's really fun is looking at these first comic issues, and then if you go down, let's say to like 100, the change in the art style is just incredible. Like, it just gets so cool. And I used to like, when I was young, drawing off of these, with these comics as a reference. So I would try to draw the Sonic characters in the same art style. I mean, this is just very nice. A really nice art. Super nice. I like it. And it was just so fun to draw off of these. Some of them are pretty funny memes as well. Like, I don't even know what's happening here, but I don't know, it's funny. Whatever it is, it's very serious. And that one's very much like a Sonic Heroes style. So yeah, we've just got like, and you've got Knuckles, the Echidna comics as well. Like, there's just so much here that is insane. Like, I don't even know what's happening. Sonic Super Specials. And a lot of the art styles are just really quite interesting and nice. Like, this one is super anime. Like, look at Amy and Sally. They are so anime. It's really cute. And a crossover with Sabrina. Like, what is happening? It's so funny. Oh, I love this Sonic Adventure styled one. There's so much to see. I could honestly spend hours just looking at these. But eventually we should... Oh god. What is that? That's scary. Okay. Okay, let's get out of the comics. We've also got illustrations from all of the different characters as well. And a brief description: he loves freedom and hates injustice. He can be short-tempered, but if he sees anyone in trouble, he's the first to help out. He's Sonic, the world's fastest hedgehog. Nice. Sonic's trusted partner, Miles Prower, aka Tails. Their relationship started when this two-tailed fox started to follow Sonic on his adventures. Through their experiences together, Tails becomes brave and courageous. Descended from a warrior clan, Knuckles the Echidna is honest and fierce. He is both Sonic's friend and rival. With the sharp spikes on his fists, he can burrow into the ground and scale walls. His trademark is his styling red dreadlocks. Knuckles is my favourite. An extraordinary scientist who is always plotting to take over the world with his machines. But even with his amazing IQ of 300, he is still no match for Sonic. His ingenious mind has led to the invention of countless machines, from humongous ships of destruction, such as the Death Egg and the Egg Carrier, down to tiny robots powered by innocent animals trapped inside them. I'm not going to read everything here, but we've got some. Oh, so you can actually click on these a second time, and then you can get lots of different art for each individual character. But if I did that, it would take like so long to go through everything. So we will just sort of have a little look. Let's have a look at these ones. See if there's anything interesting in here. So we've got a nice image of Sonic there. Sonic the Hedgehog. What does this say? I'll never look back. I've got no regrets, because time doesn't wait for me. I choose to go my own way. Little Sonic Christmas. Sonic Adventure 2. Another Christmas image. Very nice. These are the package illustrations for some of the games. Very nice. I think that this game came out around the time that Sonic Heroes was in development, so that's why there's so much Sonic Heroes in here. Or Sonic Heroes might have just come out at the time, I can't really remember. Love these Sonic Adventure illustrations, and then some Sonic Heroes. Very nice. Well, I think that's all that there is really to show you guys, so thank you so much for hanging out, and I hope that this has been nostalgic for you all. It's been very, very nostalgic for me. And yeah, there's just so much memories that are involved with this game, and I honestly spent more time looking at all of the illustrations and the comics compared to actually playing the games on this disc. But yeah, it's just such a wonderful, wonderful trip down nostalgia lane. So I will see you all on the next video. Thank you so much. Bye everyone.